Hello, welcome to the Daily Political Tarot and Astrology here on the Black and Orange channel. Hi, I'm your 365 days of the year to, oh my gosh, sorry, loud noise, bumped a tray. I'm here 365 days of the year to take your political questions out of the chat. Just leave your questions in the chat before I come on. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America at feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That is an ongoing thing. We have got excellent troll slayers who have kept us safe for years. Because I'm not kidding when I say I'm on 365 days a year. And I've been on every single day for 3.5 years. Yeah. So, yeah. And we've got a fantastic community here because of you. Thank you for being so kind to each other, and thank you for being so kind to me. And if you're watching this on replay, hello. You can go down in the description box. All the questions are listed out. I timestamp them as I go. You can pick and choose what you're interested in, or you can watch it back on 1.25 speed, whatever works best for you. So, thank you. Oh, and the nails today are pink with a kind of little dark branches that are kind of like these. That's kind of what I was going for. Some pink. So a little hard to see in this light, but oh well, we'll work it out. Oh, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Okay, so I'm glad you guys like, you're so kind to me. I'm glad you guys like the color. I used to wear red a lot, to be honest. And longtime viewers, you've seen I have this red fleece that I've worn ad nauseum in the winter. So, and it was, I can't remember who originally bought it, but it was like handed across the family. Somebody bought it, it didn't fit, so they gave it to somebody. Like at some point, maybe it was dad's, but it didn't fit him, and it got given to one of my sisters or mom and the other sister or somebody. Anyway, I just know I was wearing it however many months ago, and my sister, 2 of 3. I'm 3 of 3. She has 2 of 3. We have Borg designations because I don't know how comfortable people are with me using their names. So 2 of 3 just looked at me and she said, "Oh, so that's where that ended up." It's like, I wear red a lot. Everybody said I love the fleece top. Thank you. I do too. It's very comfortable. But no, Republicans have done their best to try to ruin it for the rest of us. But oh well, too bad. I like red. Hey, I'm a Scorpio. I'm almost like astrologically required to like red, but although usually it's more, Scorpio is more like a darker red. Aries is usually this kind of bright red, but same kind of deal. Anyway, all right, I'll quit yammering. Let's get down to questions. Oh, these are, thank you, Glenn. Thank you. These are lovely days to read on politics, because finally we are getting people getting their just desserts, exactly what they deserve, and it's glorious to watch. Darren says, Aries here, I wear red a lot. Awesome. Salty Chip says, how very Borg-like. I'm 4 of 4. Elizabeth B says, as a Scorpio myself, I'm more of vampy red. I know. Tigress of Forley says, well, Aries and Scorpio were both ruled by Mars at one time. That's true. That's true. I mean, we haven't even hit a whole 100 years since Pluto was discovered, have we? Anyway. 5 minutes in. Oh, glorious. Glorious. All right, this is a combination. Thank you, Kristen, from Uncover the News, who brought some great headlines. Kristen had brought a headline, and then Kathy Lamson had a question. So I'm kind of putting them together. Yes, Polly Wanda, lots of squirming, lots of uncomfortable justice. So the headline that Kristen brought was Trump no longer seeks to remove Colorado 14th Amendment suit to federal court. Okay. Keep this in mind. It isn't because he suddenly had a feeling of remorse and understanding. Yes, Trump is okay. Let's do. Trump is no longer seeks to remove the Colorado 14th Amendment suit to federal court because he's grown a conscience and he feels he has betrayed the country, and that truly the future of us together is more important than his own personal ambitions. No, not even close. Trump no longer seeks to remove Colorado's 14th Amendment suit to federal court because there was a 14th Amendment case in another state that was brought that went to a higher court who said, go away. You cannot use the ballot because you don't have standing. An individual can't bring a case against an individual to stop them from being on the ballot. However, in Colorado, you can. So the case has standing because of Colorado law. And that's why he's not trying anymore to get it moved to the federal court, because he can't. He can't get it dismissed, which is ultimately why I was trying to get it moved to federal court. Sorry, you just ran up against Colorado law. So I believe the crude term would be stick it. So yeah. So okay, he's no longer seeking to remove the Colorado 14th Amendment suit. Kathy Lamson was asking, do you think any states will be successful in getting Trump removed from their ballot? And I have read on this recently, but since we've got this new news about Colorado, let's look in again. There are definitely people in various states working very hard on this. Yes, Glenn, that's kind of what I was thinking, but I chickened out the last minute. Joe, Eliza, exactly. Sit down. Yeah. Oh, I like that, Roxana Lee. Put it on a t-shirt. Trump can't. Okay. Hello, Lori. 2 of Wands. Well, I still feel that it would be better for the country if he is convicted of sedition or RICO or whatever, or stealing documents. But there was a, not just the impeachment in Congress, but there was actual, where rubber hits the road convictions. Yeah, and attacking a woman doesn't even count. I just think we will have four. I just think we will have more. There's less chance of violence that way. However, if it means waiting until after the next election, forget it. So anyway, hello, Queen's Tarot. Oh, it's good to see you. Thank you, Froxy Roxy. All right. Knight of Pentacles. Joe Liza says maybe some states will wait for a conviction. Yeah. Yes, Lisa Graham, convicted in a televised courtroom watched by millions. Exactly. And that's one of the who was it? I can't remember who they were talking about, but they were talking about one of the cases. If one of the many cases was moved to federal court, it would move more quickly because there aren't as many cases. Fulton County has a huge backlog of cases. But I was like, excuse me, because we need this televised. It needs to be out there. There need to be, we need to combat the conspiracy theories, the lies, the things that were completely made up. We need to have video evidence of, ding, no, he said this, he did this, this was laid out here. You can see it for yourself. This wasn't some black box that suddenly you feel disenfranchised. Oh, the irony. So, Bill Book and Candle, I did not see Becca last night. I'll have to check out. I don't know what's going on with that, but anyway. Knight of Cups. So we've got a Knight of Pentacles and a Knight of Cups. These would be the people fighting who's going to be on the Republican ballot. This would be Democrats fighting to keep the human embodiment of all 7 deadly sins and an insurrectionist off the ballot. Crazy, I know. 6 of Cups. Yeah, we make America boring again. Make government boring again. 9 of Cups. That's all the evidence just laid out. 9 of Swords. And Trump should be worried. Yeah, there's a fight. It's the gears are just getting moving regularly. So, hello, lucky girl. Yeah, the evidence is not Trump's friend. Reality, truth is not Trump's friend. And that's the key of where he's gone wrong. So he's going to have a whole lot of worries. So, but does this mean that... Okay, so the next question at 13 something something would be, will we see violence or the right go completely unhinged? I know, it's like, what do you mean complete? They're not already completely unhinged? I know, but it could get worse if Trump is removed from any states' ballots at 1350. Okay. So, oops, sorry. Being possibly removed from the ballot. Amy Jones says, I saw a clip of his deposition from the E. Jean Carroll case. He looks so smug and proud of being able to assault women. Yeah. He's so disgusting. And everyone needs to see him in court. Yep. Yep. Lois McDonald says Trump looks like he's losing weight. Some people have said that. I mean, he's never going to look worse than he did when he visited the Queen, both in actions and the white vest. Made him look like a caricature of a robber baron from the 1800s. You know, the caricature drawings was basically just like something the shape of a bowling ball with a head and a cigar. Yeah. Whew. And I don't care what somebody weighs. He's just awful. And then he just walked in front of the Queen. Jeez. Janelle says, I hear he was taking Ozempic. Maybe we should ask. Because someone his age, that might not be the healthiest thing with his age and diet and lack of exercise. Anyway, Hermit, kicking Trump off the ballot. Well, who's going to take over? There's nobody else who's setting the far rights, setting the MAGA Republicans' world on fire the way they love it. Bring more fire. Judgment. Big judgment for Trump. Page of Wands. These would be the little people, the randoms. I don't like that term, but yeah. Eight of Swords. Trump being hemmed in. Six of Swords. More than hemmed in. Two of Swords. This does not feel like violence. Because it isn't just... what this is saying is it isn't just Trump being removed from a ballot and that's that. It's the sheer... I mean, they may be upset here for a while, but then we start getting into convictions. And then it doesn't... It isn't quite as convincing to say there's no there there. Susie Buckingham says, I take Ozempic, but I'm diabetic. Oh, and good for you. Good for you. And that's awesome. There's nothing wrong with taking Ozempic. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just Trump. It's just his hypocrisy, calling women fat pigs. And do you own a mirror, you disgusting ball of grease inside and out? All right. Queen's Tarot says, I want this deck. Links should be in the description box under the questions. Yep, the Pulp Tarot. That's what this is. And it's hard to see, but actually, I don't know if it'll show up, but it actually says, no, too hard to see, but it actually says the Pulp Tarot over and over and over on the back, but it won't really. Oh, there we go. See? Pulp Tarot. So, love this deck. All right. I'm sorry, Susie. Yeah. Now, please don't think that when I'm saying bad things about Trump that it reflects on anybody else, except his fellow co-conspirators who tried to destroy our democracy. But, yeah. 1845. 1845. Why is Trump losing weight? Is it for a legal reason, an illegal reason? Thank you, Latrice. Thank you. Oh, his body. Ew. I'm going to stand over here. Just, oh, gross. So, is it the stress? Is it something like an Ozempic type thing? Is it, I don't know. Janelle Espinosa says, plus all the sleepless nights. Yeah, but there are just as many people who are under stress who will constantly eat or who don't get enough sleep because of stress, and then they eat more and more and more. So, Wheel of Fortune. May the fortune lifted you up. You had Jupiter on your side, the great beneficent. And then, because you were an awful human being by choice. Lullaby says, I can't see him having the self-discipline needed to diet. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Robin Lisa, good for you. I've lost 20 pounds the old-fashioned way, cutting out carbs and on 1,500 calories a day. Fantastic. Excellent. Well done. That's not easy. Lois McDonald says, if your sugars are high, you will not lose weight. Ooh, okay. 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Cups. 6 of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Who is Trump's doctor these days? I know that, what's his name? Dr. Feelgood, who was his physician in the White House, isn't his physician now because he's in Congress, but it's Trump's physician right now. Because not only does Trump have access to amazing health care, meanwhile, how many of us have none? Yeah. Anyway, this is a bunch of bunk. This is, I have the money or the power, the access, or I'll only see a doctor who's willing to do what I say. This is a whole bunch of lies that this doctor is willing to accept. That right there, that's a charity. Oh, I lost internet for a second. Oh, I was going to say this is the no, Geek Hillbilly. No, not Kevorkian. No, that's not. Please remove that from the chat. We do not want anything bad to happen to Trump. We want justice. We want him to be found. We want him to be convicted by evidence in a court of law, and for him to be held accountable. That's it. When no harm did befall this guy. Anyway, 6 of Pentacles is in the middle. This is a little charity. This is getting a little help. Little help. Queen of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. This is, it makes him feel good that he's losing some weight without effort. And I hate to say it, but this Queen of Cups, I mean, Cups can be medical, but this almost feels like something about a woman in his life. And Melania is not a Queen of Cups. If anybody's ever been a Queen of Pentacles, Imelda Marcos. Valerie Sargent says you froze saying this is a chair. Well, yeah. Mary55 says, we had this problem before. We can't say what we read about Trump in this channel. I don't quite understand. I don't want any talk of violence or physically harming people on my channel. It's just how it is. I don't condone it. I don't want it on my channel. This is a safe space for a lot of people. So if that's about me. All right. Isabel Moss says, I keep saying lock him up and feed him salads. Now that's, if it's legally, if he can be convicted, if he can be convicted on the evidence, I am 100% for that. Feed him salads. Lois McDonald, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, Susie Ryder says Trump is on the FAFO rapid weight loss plan, felony around and find out, as we call it around here. And Kathy Delisle says, I lost over 60 pounds in the last year. Yes, congratulations. I'm now 10 pounds away from a healthy weight. I was motivated by the need to be able to walk and a bit of gout success. That is difficult. Good for you. Well done. Well done. So anyway, Geek Hillbilly got banned. Who? Nobody should ban any, but I just, okay, anyway, I don't want you banned. Sharon Rice, salad, salad, salad. Faces, I don't understand how anyone would date him now. Yuck. I don't know how anybody ever dated him at all. Cheryl Siminoff. Cheryl Siminoff. Beautiful name. Trump has time for a new woman in his life. Yeah, I get weird cards on that. It might be. Yeah, it's gross, but weird. Yeah, I'm just saying. Has to be third eye. I got banned before too. That's why no more happy thumb. I'm sorry. I just ask people who talk about unaliving or physically harming politicians or people in the news, people we talk about, I say, please take that down. I don't ban you. If you kept saying it over and over and over, I guess. But anyway. All right. All right. So anyway, at 20, good grief, it's 27:30 already. Oh, Sharon Rice had a question. Glenn Bird saying, who's saying Trump lost weight? Is this propaganda? He's not what he was. But that's not saying much. Anyway. Trillium Tarot says, nobody banned Geek Hillbilly? Okay, good. Cheryl Siminoff is saying, were you trying to say Trump has a new woman? I don't know. I've read on that, and I don't know if it's everything he wants it to be. But even if vanity, thy name is Donald. So, all right. All right, let me get back to the questions. 2840. Sharon Rice was saying, woohoo! A federal judge told Meadows he did not meet the low standards to move to federal court. Now that Meadows has been smacked down, will Orangina still try to move to federal court? Probably, but Betty Cantrell says, I think. Oh, I see. Okay, well, thank you. Yes, do you think salad? Wouldn't that be cruelty? No. King of Wands, there's Trump the man, not the emperor. Presidents are not kings, and plaintiff defendant is not president. Thank you, Judge Chutkin. 10 of Wands, burden of being used, Biff. All right, or burden of the far right. King of Cups, Empress, Temperance, 5 of Wands. Oh, so Meadows is being tossed back into the pit of vipers who are being charged with RICO in the Fonnie Willis RICO case. That's what we're talking about, isn't it? Is it the RICO case he's trying to get out of, or is it something to do with Jack Smith? Justin McFarlane really came after Trump so far. Anyway, I'm just reading on Meadows. But this is the chaos. This is being thrown back into the pit of vipers over there, where they start attacking each other. So, yeah, you're burdened by your own stupidity, Meadows. This is a very good prosecution and arguments for just actual justice. Yeah. Now, Trump, that was very much Meadows. But what about Trump? Thank you, Lori. 5 of Cups. Disappointment. Oh, you can't convince the people to treat you in the entitled status to which you are accustomed. Chariot. That's a big case going forward. 2 of Cups and 3 of Swords. It's not going to work well for you. So, nice try. See, here's the thing. They're trying to conflate Trump having been president and doing a job, things he would do as president, with Trump being part of a campaign. Same thing happened with Meadows, because a lot of what he did, what he's being accused of, has nothing to do with him being the chief of staff. It has to do with him working on behalf of Trump's campaign, and Trump working on behalf of Trump's campaign. Excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. So I don't think Trump's going to have a whole lot of luck. Speaking of which, Lindsey, 3240. Kristen was bringing a headline that Lindsey Graham is not out of the woods yet. There's the possibility he'd be charged federally. So, Lindsey, are you out of the woods? Lola Bell's great astrology, transiting asteroid Karma is now within 3 degrees of transiting Saturn. Double whammy. Ooh. Because Saturn is the auditor. It's the boss. It's the, is this done? Has this been taken care of? Has this been done properly? And you get the asteroid of Karma? No. Look busy. Make sure you filled out all your reports correctly. Thank you, Azalea. Thank you, Sharon Rice. Yeah, Lisa. Lindsey got a reprieve for now. Roxana Lee. Yeah, Lindsey, true Georgia peach. That was good. That's good. He tried to turn himself into a good, yeah, anyway, a priestess. Oh, things in secret. Secrets. Wheel of Fortune. Ace of Swords. Ooh, like that could be a card of begin. Oh, four of Swords, 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords. Oh, it's quiet now. But the cards are saying, and I think I read on this the other day, the cards are saying, just wait, just hang on, Lindsey, because Lindsey keeps finding ways to get back up. He sucks up to the most alpha male he can find who can put up with him. And that's how he keeps working his way back up to that top of that Wheel of Fortune. He's a really horrible bad, energetic way of doing that, but that's what he does. But this is, oh no, this is a real beginning right here. This is a legal start and the sword of truth. So it's quiet for now, but this is a thief card, and this is being hemmed in, being closing in, the law, closing in, start, closing in, thief card. So enjoy the silence while you can, but let's just say now you can, and Lindsey can kind of hear in the distance the sound of the blacksmith making the sword of the law, sharpening the blade. So, hi. Kelly says, Susie Buckingham, same issue, only this channel, I'm frustrated. Oh my gosh, people seem to be having real trouble today. I'm so sorry. All right, so I specifically wanted to cover what Kristen brought about Lindsey first, because Glenn had a question about more some other potential co-conspirators, or people that the grand jury in Georgia said should be charged, that for whatever reason Fani Willis has not yet gone forward with. Lila Bell says Trump has both Saturn and Karma conjunct natally, 23 Cancer. Conjunct is Venus. Will be interesting to see what transiting Mars in Libra, scales of justice, has in store for him. Because, hang on, what we're talking about here is, just very quickly, no, Trump's chart is his ascendant isn't Mars, so the whole thing's actually, anyway. But that's Cancer right here, and Lola Bell is pointing out that Trump has his Saturn and Venus and I guess the asteroid Karma in Cancer here, and Mars is transiting through Libra over here. And each one of these little pie pieces is 30 degrees. So you can quickly find the major aspects by just, if the number's similar of degrees, like it's 23 degrees here in Cancer. If something's coming up to 23 degrees here in Libra, then you just go, all right, we're in Cancer. And then we go 30, 60, 90 in Libra. So that's a square. So that Mars is going to come along and it's going to grind, and real grinding energy. On the good side, it can be the grit that creates the pearl. But if you're the oyster, it's not fun. So yeah, that's what Lola Bell was talking about. Lola was hoping. Here we go. Okay, so let me go back to here, and because we were reading on will any of the 30, hang on, 39, 15. Is that a good pumpkin? 39, 20. Yes, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. There's a good pumpkin. Use it, sweetie. Good owl. Okay. All right. Will any of the other unindicted co-conspirators in the Georgia case be indicted later in Georgia or the DOJ cases? So we've read on Lindsey Graham. Not looking great for him. But what about the others? What about the two former senators, Loeffler and what's his name? The other one. There's so many people to remember, and I don't like these people, so it's hard to remember all of their names all the time. Loeffler and Mike Flynn, Epstein, Purdue. Thank you, Rhonda and Lois. Thank you, Purdue. Yes, Loeffler and Purdue. Yes, Roxanne, Sir Alfred, brave Sir Alfred of Pumpkin. Wow, thank you, Tina, Azalea, and Flynn. Yeah. So, Visualize 70 says that's Pumpkin keeping up his calories. Yes, you're a good boy. Do 5 of Wands. Oh, finger pointing. I didn't do. They did. I didn't. But I card for the reading. Let's see what the cards say. CC Ryder says, how the heck is MTG not on that list too? She asked for a pardon. Because that list is from Georgia. It's the DOJ. It's Jack Smith and the DOJ, the federal, where MTG's cards get really ugly. Please. Okay, Queen of Cups. Whoa. King of Pentacles. And they almost got away. 2 of Swords. The Sun. 2 of Pentacles. Okay, some of them, I mean, there's one in particular who, she was actually, there is a woman on that list who I was not familiar with, but I did see that there was a woman on that list and she was just doing her job. Or at least apparently there was either a recording or there was some kind of actual corroborating evidence. Maybe the person she talked to was willing to be a witness on her behalf or say something good on her behalf. But I do know there was one woman who she wasn't like, you need to find 11,800 votes. She was like, I've heard concerns about this and I'm trying to get more information on the situation on the ground. And, it was very steady fact finding, and that made all the difference. That's why she's not being indicted. But some of these people, hello, Hilda. That feels like Fonnie Willis. The Republicans here, these people, these kings of pentacles, male or female, who think they can do whatever they want. But this is a legal decision here. As more and more comes to light, there's something here. It's not going to be, it doesn't feel like it's going to be some big sweeping, superseding indictment that sweeps most of them up in. But there are some people on really shaky ground. And there's more information that's going to come out, probably during the trials. I mean, even when we watched Judge McAfee the other day on Tuesday, the lawyers for the prosecutor's office were saying they're expecting each trial to last for about 4 months with 150 witnesses. There's a lot that's going to come to light. And some of these people are on some shaky ground. Raymond de Pascal says, more secrets revealed. Yeah. Hilda Flor says, I love their shaky grounds. They earned it all. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hello, Virgo. Lola Bell says, good point. Somebody should have asked Trump on the tape. Define find. Hello, Kathy Ritchie. Oh. Oops. Cards are unruly today. Okay, so I don't think he's going to have the opportunity, but we had a question from Kristen at 4520. 4520. Trump threatens to direct future AG to prosecute political opponents in an off-the-rails rally. Deborah Jones is asking, I wonder why Raffensperger didn't record Lindsey. I thought Lindsey called somebody else, but I could be wrong. But I thought he called somebody else. But for now, Trump threatens to direct his future Attorney General of the United States to prosecute political opponents. Okay, let's see. Lock her up. Oh, Carol, I'm with you. I need to get back to walking 10,000 steps a day. I really need to get back to that. I've started doing crunches again, which is good. It helps with the lower back to strengthen the core, you know. Ace of Wands. He's cruel and dumb enough to try it if he had the opportunity. Lovers. You'd have to get everybody in positions of power in the DOJ to be an absolute sycophant. And I don't know that there are that many people left who even Trump's not going to be president again. I'm telling you right now. Everything I've gotten, everything from every reader. I just have not picked up on that. However, Deborah Johnson said he spoke to Raffensperger personally. I thought they said twice. Oh, okay. Okay. But what I get is he would have trouble finding people willing to commit the kind of crimes that he's interested in doing because they've seen what happens. Heck, even Bill Barr dumped Trump. And Bill Barr is awful. Yeah, Emperor, Tower, Page of Cups, people happily going about their lives. What? Huh? Yeah, Trump's not going to be in any position to make good on his threats. Yes, Linda Bishop, entertainment only YouTube, exactly. Okay, what's with the cards? Card down, card down. Okay. All right, what's next? What's next? Oh my gosh, we've got 2 questions about Vivek Ramaswamy. Oh, ugh, eek. Let's do it. At 48:45, Rhonda had a question. Well, 48:50. Will the right wing turn on Vivek Ramaswamy for accepting a scholarship from the George Soros Foundation? Really? I didn't have a chance to look that up. Did he really? Really? The grant was for education for poor immigrants. Yes, Holly and Franz. I call him Ramaswamy. Yeah, there's something to be said about that. Betty Cantrell, yes. Oh. Ramaswamy. Yeah. Will the right turn on Vivek Ramaswamy for accepting a scholarship from the George Soros Foundation? Deborah Johnson, the hypocrisy. Oh my. Oh, because there's a follow-up question. The hypocrisy is epic. Okay. Legal decision, or just a decision. That is the card of decisions. Ace of Cups, Star, And Knight of Swords. Do as I say, not as I do. Will they turn on him? Honestly, you can't turn on somebody you're not really behind in the first place. They think he talks a good game. But there is no way, no how, that the Republican Party in 2024 is going to elect the first Hindu president of the United States. Not a chance. So, yeah. Darren says, I've never been a big Hindu fan. Weird, there is actually a religion that refers to some people as untouchables, in my humble opinion. There are good and bad people in all major religions. I mean, my friend Sarah, she's a Christian, but she's a good Christian. She's a good person. She cares about others. Truly cares. Not, I have things printed out of rules that were given to me, and I will make sure everyone but me follows them. No. So, all right. Now, if that was just like a grr. Oh, wait. 5215. I'm going to agree with Kristen here in What the Heck News. 5225. Vivek Ramaswamy says he will deport children of undocumented. Vivek Ramaswamy says he will deport children of undocumented immigrants born in the U.S. Amy Jones says, my brother-in-law and his family are Hindu. I'm learning more about it. Yeah, there's no inherent hate for Hindu on this channel, or Islam, or Christianity, or Zen Buddhism, or you name it. What kind of person are you? Faye saying you can't deport U.S. citizens. Kathy Ellis saying that's plainly unconstitutional. Phyllis Rowan saying, so he's going to deport U.S. citizens. Where? You're not asking about the logic behind this, are you? Oh yeah, send in the armed knights and to scare children. Four of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Four of Swords. It's never going to happen. Never, never, never. Not. Forget it. Shan't. Won't. Sit down. You are pathetic. And you're just playing on the worst of the worst believers in your audience who feel like the whites are being replaced. The Caucasians in this country haven't been having as many children. So I mean, this is the thing that you see. One of the things I think about sometimes is Joe DiMaggio. All right, if you think American, who is Joe DiMaggio an American, right? Great baseball player, married Marilyn Monroe, right? He was ridiculed and called a spaghetti eater as a type of racial slur. Really? Really? So, and yeah, my father's a carrot top redhead, but my mother, I look like a Croatian. I am Slovenian and Croatian on my mother's side. I look Croatian racially. I just have my carrot top father's little extra paleness. I don't know. Not even that much. So what, 100 years ago, 150 years ago, they would say I wasn't good enough? Really? Yeah. All right, so dumb as rocks. Nice try. Ramaswamy, sit down. Just sit down. I want to make sure I cover at 5720. Thank you, Valerie Sargent. Well, you're good enough for us, lady. Good. Yeah, Phyllis Rowan. So a brown guy pledges to deport brown children, preferably from Mexico, Central America, Haiti. Really, dude? Yeah, that's what's happening. Mm-hmm. Okay. Make this 58. 58 minutes in. I do want to. There are a couple of questions I didn't get to. I will roll those over to tomorrow. But I do want to make sure I got to this one. The IRS. Fingers crossed. The IRS is launching an effort to pursue 1,600 millionaires who owe hundreds of millions of dollars in past due taxes. Will it happen? Slow crow? Faye, I've never heard that. But will it actually do it? Will the IRS actually pursue 1,600 millionaires who owe hundreds of millions of dollars in past due taxes? Will it be successful? Will it continue? All right, IRS. There's some really good articles out there on the state of the IRS and their computer systems being awful, not remotely anything you would even think of as upgradable, and how things like their cafeterias now just being all the tables and seats and everything in the cafeterias, it's just storage now for all the boxes, and it's awful. So you can actually do it, Queen of Cups. Possibility. Ten of Cups. High Priestess, Five of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Empress. This would be an improvement. Thank heavens. Thank you. Thank you, everybody who voted for Joe Biden. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Because there have been people who've been playing the system for a really long time, and we have suffered because of it. They're good. Not all taxes are bad. And I'm not a libertarian, so we have roads we need to take care of. We have children who need school lunches. Taxes need to be paid for a reason. Working, but feeling like they're kind of above. But this is America itself going, Roxy, words of wisdom. We get good government when we vote for good people. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Amy Jones says, my husband is finding out, hang on, where did it go? My husband's finding out the VA computers are full of glitches. So his claim from 2011 may be lost in computer land. Oh, yeah. Roxette Elite, that Eight of Pentacles. Nice work if you can get it. That's good. Roxy, we get good government when we vote for good people. That's brilliant. Again, Five of Cups. World. Queen of Wands. Government, Hierophant. There's a change here. It may take a while for us to see any real difference, but there's change here. So I'm sure plenty of them will be donating vast sums to Republicans who want to put them and give them more permanent tax breaks. But this is good. This is good. All right. Well, thank you so much. That's going to do it for me for today. It is 1:19 p.m. here in Chicago. At 3 o'clock, I'll be over on the Creative Sprints channel here on YouTube. You are always welcome. Just want to encourage you. And it's Sarah's day off, so it'll just be little old me. All right. I think that's it. Yeah. I'll be right back here tomorrow because I'm here every single day. Boo is, you can't even see him. He's buried under here. He's sunk down in his bed, wrapped in the throw. So he's a happy camper. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Please remember you are not alone. We are in this together, and there are good days ahead. There really are. All right, so hang in there, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow. Thank you.